You want to do a pose? Are we dancing beforehand anymore? Oh, that's what you're doing. You're doing the slide play. Hello, and welcome to the Clearly Unoriginal podcast. My name is Victor Morales, and with me as always is Adam, the boy's choice. Adam Boyce. It's Adam, the boy's choice. Adam Boyce. You have to say your first name twice. How are you, Adam? What have you been up to the last week? It's been a week. It's been one of those weeks. You motorboated a lot. You motorboating son of a bitch.
No, it's been a busy week. New position at work. Woo. Still training.
Train it.
Dates.
Telling motherfuckers to do things.
Dates with Pokemon Go involved.
Wait, what?
And Warp Tour yesterday.
Did you play Pokemon Go at Warp Tour?
No, it wasn't really working there. There was, I guess, too many
Pokemon Goers at once.
Maybe. And not enough towers to offload the traffic, I guess. I don't know.
Was there anything to do there with it anyway? Or just catch
Probably
shit?
not. You're just in an empty field.
I mean, I'd just turn it on and walk around, hatch some eggs.
Hatch some eggs.
Hashtags, hash some eggs.
I hung out with my one friend.
Oh, yeah, she was nice.
Like 2 days ago. And we just played Pokemon Go. We haven't hung out with each other in like a year. We just played Pokemon. We drove around East Aurora.
That's cool.
Just driving really slow. I hatched like 7 eggs. He just kept stopping at every Pokestop. He kept battling the gyms, taking them over. And
so he's far along.
Yeah, he's very far along. He keeps taking this one gas station, and then we realized we needed gas. They went in. He went in to pay for the gas.
Oh, and the cash register was playing.
The cashier was like, "Yo, I'm gonna slaughter you." Out of context, a little weird, but it was entertaining.
I read a news article that apparently Pokemon Go is not allowed. You're not allowed to use Pokemon Go to hit on women.
Okay.
I read an article where this girl was playing Pokemon Go and a guy walked up to her, "Hey, are you catching that Eevee?" And she's like, "No." Like, she doesn't even acknowledge him, look at him, talk to him. I get it. You don't want to be bothered, but it's like...
But that, like, to what extent does that go to? Like, can I just not talk to someone on a casual conversation? Just be like, oh, everyone's just supposed to sit there on their phone, stare at it, not communicate with people at all. Because that was completely the original idea of the entire game.
He did ask her out later, but that's beyond the point.
I mean, if she's clearly sending you signals, no.
Yeah, well... Don't
do it.
I mean, how else... In this day and age, like, people are really, like, into their own shit. Mm-hmm. So how are you, like, beyond, like, online dating, how are you going to, like, talk to someone and be like, hey...
We have similar interests.
Do things. We obviously like the same things.
Yeah. No, I think it's a perfect way to meet people.
It's an icebreaker, and, like, she should, like, get that, I guess. Yeah. I guess, I know, I understand that you don't want to be bothered. I get that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, just let it go. You don't have to write an article in your local newspaper about it.
It blew up on the internet. I saw that. Maybe a little bit too much attention.
It is what it is. Is that all you've been playing, Pokemon Go?
I played a little bit of Doom multiplayer.
That's it?
It reminded me of, like, Halo.
Yeah.
But it was alright. Okay. I kind of got bored of it. I just want to... My save got corrupted.
What, your
on Doom.
Single player?
Yeah, so I had to start that over.
That's unfortunate. How far did you get in that?
Only like 30 minutes in.
Oh, so, you got pretty far. That sucks.
Yeah.
No sarcasm.
Well, it still sucks.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through the intro learning how to play the game.
Wow, it's so tough.
Meh.
I'm just being a dick. And you've been playing Pokemon Go, obviously. I've been playing it a little bit. I don't know.
What level are you?
12? 11. No, 11 and...
You've been playing it a lot. Well, maybe not a lot.
I've just been, like, catching, like, the same Pokemon over and over and again and evolving them.
Yeah, that's what I do. And I use my lucky eggs that I find.
I have never used the lucky egg.
You get double experience.
Yeah.
So, like, you catch a new Pokemon, bam, 2,000 XP.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I went to Canal Side, like, 2 nights ago.
Oh, my God. Wait. You were at Shaky Graves?
Shaky Graves?
That was the band that was playing.
Oh.
This was last night. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, no. This was 2 nights ago. I went to Canal Side, and oh, my God.
There was like 10 in a row. just 10 in a row, and then a bunch around Canal Side.
Yeah.
It was the most insane thing I've ever seen. And they all have the lures on them.
If you're not from Buffalo, Canal Side is like the most popular destination for Pokemon Go.
Is it?
It's downtown Buffalo, waterfront. It's got a lot of collection of like war memorials that are essentially Pokestops. Mm-hmm. It was, I had, like, if I just guessed based on just viewing, there had been like 300 people there when I went.
Just playing Pokemon Go?
Just playing Pokemon Go.
Interesting.
The one guy, like, everyone's sitting down playing it. They got their little battery packs, and the one guy's like, it's called Pokemon Go, people. Those eggs aren't going to hatch themselves.
I've been catching flack at it from work.
Really?
Because...
You playing it at work?
Of course. I walk around my job. Like, I do, like, 10 miles a day at my job.
Yeah.
So, that's, that's at least 3 eggs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. I walk about the same amount.
10 kilometers eggs.
So you keep the phone on, like, in power saving mode? Because you got to keep the app open.
Yeah.
And the screen on.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's been rough the last couple days. I've been at like 3% when I get in my car at lunch.
And it probably gets hot.
It's fucking hot as hell. I'm outside all day, though, so like I don't notice.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Well, that's why I can't wait for the
wristband?
The wristband.
Does it counts your steps, like, without the app open?
Without the app open. Which, bam, you think you have high-level Pokemon now. Me and him walk a lot more than most people we know, probably. So, we're going to get them eggs. And
the thing I do, I put my phone on and I put it on the forklift. And then, like, I ride around on the forklift, roughly going 3 times as fast as a normal person.
Yeah, as long as you go under 15, you're good.
They just think I'm running really fast a lot.
You're just like, wow.
He's running back and forth a lot.
Shredded.
Yeah, I saw this picture. It was a picture of a overweight guy, and it said Pokemon Go Day 1, and then Pokemon Go Day 90, and he was like shredded.
Yeah, it's exactly how
really
it is.
Good.
Yeah, that game has been insane. The first time I went to the art museum by the park downtown. Yeah, Albright Knox, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of people here, about like 100, 150. And then, like, I sat down at the steps. People kept dropping lures in this one area. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. I'm going to sit here. Thing? Yeah. Well, lures are like incense, but it works for multiple people. But you have to drop it on a Pokestop.
Oh, yeah. Lure modules, yeah.
Yeah. And then, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to chill here. There's 2 people. Then 4 people. Then it grew to like 60-something people. They counted. There's like 60-something people. We were there till like... I left at midnight, but police had to put out a statement and say, these are when the parks close. You have to leave the parks at these times.
Shit. Okay.
So, like, they turned off the lights on us, and
that's dangerous. That's how people get mugged. Thanks, police.
Yeah, thanks. But
no, I'm not anti-police.
Man, this app has blown up way more than I expected.
It's the biggest app ever at this point.
Yeah.
Literally.
We were surprised when we first went out the day after recording... Yeah. Our last week's podcast, and we ran into people. We were surprised that we ran into 6 people. Now we run into hundreds.
Look at that cat right now. Crescent moon shape.
That is a crescent cat.
Crescent cat. KK. Wait. Do you think like this game will actually have legs though? How long do you think it'll last? I mean, it doesn't feel like.
Well, Ingress is sticking around, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's lost tons of people. Just because it's the same shit over and over.
Yeah, I mean, but what else can you add to Ingress? To where what you can't add to Pokemon. Pokemon, they have like a limit. Well, they have not limitless, but they have a lot of Pokemon still to add.
Yeah, they have. It has a ton of potential, but like I feel like before they implement all that stuff, they're gonna lose millions of people.
Well, those aren't going to be your hardcore. Those aren't the people spending money on the game. Like, it's a free-to-play game right now.
The hardcore people, like, kind of weed out the, like, not-so-hardcore people. Because if you're not hardcore, what the fuck's the point? Well, you can't control any gyms at that point.
Well, I don't really care so much about gyms right now. That I
just care about collecting.
I want to catch them all. But I did get one gym, which was on the corner of my street, at the post office.
Oh, nice.
And,
that you always still...
No, it got taken down the next day, but like I didn't even defeat it with a really powerful Pokemon, so I was like, so I still got a grip on where I live.
That chokehold, though.
Yeah, so like
the thing is,
maybe
with gyms,
there's a chance.
With gyms, like you can use as many Pokemon. Like you could use like 6 Pokemon.
Yeah, you stack that gym, but you lose those Pokemon. You can't use them on another gym.
Ever?
Ever.
Really?
Unless they get defeated. Then they go back into your thing. Because if you go into your app right now, you look at your Pokemon, and it'll have a little red marker on the corner.
No, yeah, that's if you put your Pokemon into the gym.
Yeah, but you can't like put that Pokemon on another gym as well.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay,
I'm saying, I thought you said like if you use like these 3 Pokemon to battle in the gym, like against the gym leader at that point, you don't get to use them until the next time. Like that's what I was saying. Like the person attacking can use like 3 or 4 Pokemon to take out yours.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah. But each time they would have to, your Pokemon would start up with like full health, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems a little weird.
It's pretty interesting. What I thought, downtown at Canal Side, they light up the grain elevators with lights. Yeah. And the one night it was blue, and I was like, wouldn't it be cool if whoever controlled the gym downtown, that it would change the light to said team. That would require a lot of upkeep, some programming that probably doesn't exist.
That'd be cool.
But just the idea in general would be
It would just
sweet.
take some dude on the app, just be like, oh, it's Team Valor now. Oh, it's still Team Valor.
It'll change constantly.
It's
There's
still
300
Valor.
people down there.
Oh, it's still Team Valor. Because Valor is fucking badass.
I ordered a decal for my car.
Nice.
That's the Valor logo, and cool. I want to get a shirt.
I was pretty close to getting the shirt.
I'm going to get the shirt, but I don't want one of these cheap shirts with the shitty fabric. Yeah. I just want soft-ass fabric.
Oh, that soft fabric.
Yeah, so I'm going to probably have to just run up to someone who's wearing the shirt and just touch them and be like, oh, where'd you get that?
Just keep an eye out for that Team Moltres.
Yeah. Sorry. We'll go back to Pokemon Go later. I know we're probably going to get dragged into it another time. What have you been playing, Victor? Oh,
I thought we were just going to skip over that. But Bloodborne. I mean, that's all I've been playing.
A lot of Bloodborne?
A lot of Bloodborne. It's tough because I don't want to play it anymore. But I don't want to have like 10% in the game. Because that's
caring about those trophies.
I care a little bit about the trophies. I care more about having a good percentage. Like you go into my trophy list and you're like, oh, you played 90% in this, 75% of this. Oh, we got the platinum in these.
You play an actual hard game, really difficult game.
Yeah.
You're a bitch.
Oh, you're playing fucking Bloodborne? Oh, you have 3%? You quit.
You're just a quitter.
So
you don't care about trophies.
I know Shuhei Yoshida platinum that game.
Did he really? That's impressive.
You know?
Because, I hope I can play games that well as I age.
I haven't looked at the trophy list, so I'm not sure how achievable it is at this point. But
you can get close.
I just want to beat it. I've gotten stuck. I've gotten close.
Go.
Have you looked at my trophy list lately?
Oh, get closer.
I want to get closer. Oh, get close.
Come on. Alright, sorry.
No, we snapped off key.
Oh. So, I ruined it. I apologize. But that and Pokemon Go.
You want to go back to Pokemon Go?
No. Well, we can. We can just wrap up Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I was gonna be that guy, and I'm starting to get tired of all the Pokemon Go hype. I'm really getting tired of it.
I'm tired of it on social media.
Yeah, like all you see on media is fucking Pokemon Go, and then like we go onto that Happy Gamer app, and it's just like if you go into any section, it's just like covered in it.
Yeah.
And it's like I want to read something else. Like like the PlayStation Neo leak that just came out. Like I want to read more about that instead of fucking where can I catch my best Pikachu.
Yeah, and like a lot of it's like memes and stuff like that. Even the Buffalo News is telling you where to catch certain types of Pokemon. I
mean, the memes are funny and everything, and apparently Buffalo's going to have the first official Pokemon Go League. Did you read that article?
No.
Mayor Byron Brown is going to be announcing it, apparently.
Oh, Jesus. I doubt that it's going to be the first one.
You could take that with a grain of salt, I'm sure.
I doubt that's going to be the first one. Speaking of politicians getting into Pokemon Go, did you see the Trump-Hillary Clinton Pokemon Go
feud
attack? Mm-hmm. To where he said, it was so stupid.
Hillary Clinton, no.
He caught, what is it, Crooked Hillary?
Crooked Hillary, CP1.
CP1, next evolved, levels unemployed.
Oh my god.
That's so stupid. And then, Hillary Clinton trying to appeal to the
young kids, I play Pokemon Go,
you can come to our Pokemon stop. It's going to be at a Pokestop, and you can catch all your free Pokemon. All Pokemon are always free. Wherever you go, Hillary, stop trying to appeal to the young vote.
if there's like the dogs there, like I'd go and catch them.
Yeah.
I don't want to support Hillary, but shit, I'll go there to catch them. You too.
You know what I think is funny? How like this game's getting so many people out.
Yeah.
But they're announcing their first partnership with fucking McDonald's. Like, come on. You could have done it with anything.
Is that irony?
Anything. It is irony in its finest form.
I'm not sure about that.
How not? How not, brown cow?
I'm just not sure.
Unless they have like some Happy Meal with Pokemon.
Pat Keeglesey, get at me about it. Is that actually irony?
Who the fuck?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
He likes my videos all the time.
But I just find it really weird. Like, I thought maybe a deal with 7-Eleven.
Didn't they?
You get like a Slurpee, and then you get Pokeballs or like a Lucky Egg or something. I put money into this game.
Oh.
I don't pay, like, this money has come from answering surveys for Google. So, like, it's not really out of my pocket.
So,
but I put $5 into this game just to upgrade the storage in my backpack because I had way too many Pokeballs, way too many potions, way too many everything.
I've had a problem where I haven't had enough Pokeballs.
Yeah, I haven't. I've just been going around so much to Pokestops.
Mm-hmm.
Swiping on them every, like, 5 minutes.
Oh, Canal Side, I'm sure.
Yep.
Like,
up, down, up, down, up, down. Just...
How'd that go again?
Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down.
That looks dirty.
Dirty.
Yeah, I just can't believe that those two are like... I talked a lot about politics today. I went on deliveries with one of my coworkers, Jim, and like all we talked about was how fucking much of an asshole Donald Trump was. It was a great day, i.e.
Yeah.
I just can't anymore.
No.
Can the joke be over about Donald Trump?
How have we gotten to a point in history, though, to where we have the most disliked political candidates of all time?
Apparently.
But they're apparently our only options?
Yeah.
How does that make any sense?
It doesn't.
That's why I'm voting third party this year.
Don't. Yeah, but you gotta vote for Hillary if you don't want Trump in.
That vote doesn't really matter. So I'd rather make it matter a little bit more for a third party.
That doesn't make any sense. If it doesn't matter, no matter what you vote, why would you vote third party anyway?
If third party gets like a certain percentage, then they get more recognition on debates and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. I don't want to vote for Hillary.
Neither do I.
She hasn't even like stood for like gay marriage until 2008.
Yeah. No, I know that.
That's like half of my life.
Believe me, I know how much that person is a flip flopper, but I will fucking do anything to make sure that Donald Trump doesn't win, and that means voting for Hillary Clinton, apparently.
Well, she's gonna get it regardless. Like, that's what I'm saying. No matter what I vote.
What, you mean in New York?
Hillary is gonna get...
That's not necessarily true, especially in Erie County.
I don't know. I don't think I can vote for Hillary Clinton.
Okay.
Not that, like... I don't think a Trump would ever happen. Plus, he's so fucking stupid. He would get impeached literally within the first month.
It takes a lot to impeach someone, though.
Yeah, but he would be. Like,
I don't know about that.
He's an idiot. He's a mess. Like, his campaign might be a mess, and it might just be him getting all the attention because he's him. Yeah. But like, if he ran a country like that, he would just get immediately.
The only thing I'm worried about is like he's here long enough to do some like serious damage to our relations to different countries. Yeah. Like there are literally 4 or 5 different countries that say we don't want him in our country. Yeah. Including Canada, Mexico, France, and the UK. Well, I guess just the kingdom now. It's not united anymore. Yeah. Brexit.
Well, lol. The United Kingdom is Ireland, Scotland, England.
Yeah, but I mean... Yeah. Ireland
they tried to secede
Scotland are trying to like be like, yo, can we still be in the EU?
Deuces. All right.
There was a lot of people who actually voted like for leaving as a joke because they didn't think it would happen.
Yeah, they weren't even educated enough. People just thought it was like, oh, I just heard, and apparently the whole campaign was like full of lies and shit. Oh, really? Yeah, like a bunch of empty promises. Yeah.
That's it's like a mirror of American politics, which is really weird.
Yeah.
That the old people wanted to leave because the immigrants were stealing their jobs.
Yeah. Fucking.
Apparently.
Ugh.
All right, moving on from politics. I don't want to talk about politics.
But I just want to finish up Pokemon Go with one thing.
Sure.
It's made Nintendo stock price go up from, I think, the first article I read said $7.5 billion, but the most recent article I said $9 billion in value.
Is that just
added to Pokemon?
Is that just from like the in-store sales on that app?
Well,
it's because
not how
of
much
the popularity
revenue they
of the
made; it's how much their stock price went up.
Oh, okay.
Nintendo is actually Pokemon Go is 3 companies making money off of this. Well,
Nintendo,
maybe 4.
Game Freak, and
Pokemon Company. This is its own company.
Yeah,
it's not owned by Nintendo. They license.
It was owned by
Pokemon.
Game Freak, right?
I don't know that.
Yeah.
You might know a little more than that on me. But then there's the game that created the app.
Oh, right, yeah.
Niantic or whatever it's called that created Ingress. They make most of the profits. Nintendo makes some of the profits, and Pokemon Company makes some of the profits as well. A lot of people were hoping that like a smartwatch app would come out for Pokemon Go, but it's really unlikely. They're really trying to sell that hardware pedometer because that's going to be the biggest form of income that Nintendo makes off this app.
True. Because they're like 30-some bucks a piece, right?
Yeah, and they'll sell a ton.
Are they sold out?
They haven't even had pre-orders yet.
I thought they were like the pre-orders were sold out in like the UK and shit.
They opened pre-orders in the United Kingdom, but not here yet.
It seems backwards, right?
Yeah, very backwards. I could be wrong, but I've been checking up on this pretty regularly. And then the last thing I want to bring up Pokemon. Apparently, Yelp has an option to where you can choose restaurants that are also
no shit connected to
Pokecenters.
That's really cool.
That is fucking
Pokestops or
Pokestops.
Oh.
I think that's the same difference, right? I don't know. No. Whatever. The point of interest locations, whatever.
Yep.
Anyways, let's get away from Pokemon because it's consuming everyone's life.
It's been a half hour already. And we've talked most of that half hour about Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
It's consumed everyone, including us.
Yeah. I guess that's the topic of show that we just get out of the way because...
And this is the reason why I feel like I should delete it now. Just get it out of my life so I'm not
need you to help me stack some gyms, though.
Yeah.
We can take that park near here.
Yeah, fucking... It like burns a hole in my heart that I see it yellow.
Why is it yellow? No one chooses Team Yellow.
Oh, apparently.
Was it Mystic, Valor, and...
I don't even know the name anymore. I erased it from my memory.
It's all about that Valor life.
Yeah.
Alright.
We have those killer instincts.
Oh.
There's the music. Oh.
I just wanted to see what my highest level Pokemon was.
Mine was like 640 something.
Might be higher than mine.
Really?
Yeah, I've been a little distracted for the past few days. 463 Pidgeot. And then I got a 452 Flareon. Yeah. But I've just been leveling up the same Pokemon, evolving them to get the XP.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what I've been doing.
My highest is the Flareon as well, 6 something. But I've been catching like random things at like really high levels.
My friend lives in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Gets like all these rare Pokemon.
Really?
Yeah. Just randomly around him. We both have our volume up. We feel in that Pokemon.
My bad.
All right.
My volume is never on this.
Oh yeah, one more thing. One more thing to add to this. T-Mobile is even giving free data. Not that this app uses a lot of data, but T-Mobile is giving free data for Pokemon Go users.
That's pretty cool.
Ooh, that Flareon. Your Flareon could take my Flareon any day.
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
I wanted to talk about the PlayStation Neo leak. Did you see that at all?
I heard about it. Was that the Amazon UK leak?
No. It was one of it was like an employee of a different company. They didn't really give their source or whatever, but they put out like a slideshow of the Pokemon Neo stuff. So it had Pokemon. PlayStation Neo. It had the PlayStation Neo like header, and it said, "Oh, it's improved this," and it had a whole breakdown of everything. I'm not going to get into the specs because honestly, I don't think anybody gives a shit. But it's apparently has higher frame rate, it's more stable, it's improved graphical fidelity, and it has additional graphical features, which I thought was really interesting because I'm not sure what that means.
Who knows?
Is there like some sort of slider system like on a PC and you can kind of set it to upgrade.
Like you can get 60 frames, but if you want it to look a little better, we can have it at 30.
So like some sort of PC thing. So or like you could set it to PS4, like original PS4.
Yeah.
And have like improved frame rates.
Better battery. Better power consumption.
Yeah. And
runs
then
quieter.
Yeah, all that kind of shit. I wonder if that's what it means.
That's...
And then it's up-res to 4K too. I wonder if that means like we'll just drop it to 1080p and you don't use as much CPU.
I mean, I guess we'll see.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought that was really interesting. I really want to know what that means.
It might also have something to do with PSVR.
That's true.
You can't run really... The resolutions are different, so the textures are different. Like skin, like everything has to be changed to fit on the goggles.
I really wonder how much worse it's going to run on PS4 original than on Neo.
Well, you played it.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, I mean, it was
how do I know that wasn't a Neo though?
Because it wasn't. That shit would have been leaked so hard. People would have been freaking out.
Who knows? Yeah, they didn't go into the specs of the console. It didn't look any different.
You know that there's one guy that Sean knows.
Sean doesn't know fucking
anyone. Read the serial number and was like, wait a minute, something looks off here.
Sean doesn't even know what the fucking PlayStation Move controllers are, let alone like the serial numbers. Hashtag get the fuck out of here, Sean.
Hashtag
give me that
shirt.
Yo, it was cool. It had like 3 buttons and a PlayStation VR. It's just like, oof.
I wanted that.
It looks silky.
I really wish for this podcast though I could have a Team Valor shirt. Anyways.
Go to space. Join N7. Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm looking forward to this game so fucking hard. There's nothing on it really except for a few screenshots.
Yeah.
And I think I saw that the base main character is going to be female this time. Like as like the main protagonist instead of like male shepherd as being like the predominant.
Couldn't you be a female shepherd?
You can, but like he was like
not the stock.
He was like, oh,
in trailers.
You think Mass Effect Andromeda, the front of the cover is male shep.
Yeah.
And this one, the front of the cover is going to be female shep, apparently. But you haven't played Mass Effect at all, right? Not really, anyway.
The first one.
You played through the first one, or you played the first
one?
Well,
I played through a lot of the first one, but then I watched my brother beat it. Okay. Like I just gave up and let him play and watched.
Do his thing.
Yeah, I enjoy watching people play games a lot. Really? So yeah,
I get that. I guess I haven't watched Twitch in a long time.
No, I can't watch it over the internet.
I played the fucking shit out of those games. I'm talking about 100+ hour playthroughs in each game, except for the third one. I didn't play that one a second time because that ending though made me, want to throw my Xbox out the window.
Spoilers? What happens?
I don't want to spoil it.
Spoil it. Cover your ears for like
spoilers incoming for Mass Effect 3, a game that came out 10 years ago. Almost. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for this bombshell.
Essentially, at the end of the game, the Reapers are taking over. You come into the Reaper, headquarters. You go up there. You get the choice of 3 options, depending on how much of the game that you played. You get to destroy the Reapers, which is the Red or Renegade. You get to accept the Reapers. I think it was.
Probably would have been my choice.
And then you get to assimilate.
Oh, assimilate was what I would choose.
Now, assimilate, you combine, all biotic matter with, machines and shit.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I choose to destroy them. Because fuck that shit. So, I destroyed them.
Hitler.
So, I destroyed them. Throughout the history of the universe, they've killed countless numbers of species.
An eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind.
It's like an eye for a million eyes, so it's fine. And they were going to kill our entire species and our entire, collection of species, like the council and shit. They were going to kill everyone. Mm-hmm. So our only chance of survival was literally to kill them or to assimilate with them. Mm-hmm. So fuck them, because they wanted assimilation. You do that, you get a red explosion in the universe that destroys all the mass relays, everything. And then you land on a random planet and you come out and you're like, oh, everything's fine. But the other endings, the Assimilate and the blue one, you go up to it, it's the same fucking ending, but with those colors.
That's a really...
So, everything you did in the first 3 games means fucking nothing. Because
import your choices for no fucking reason.
Because at the end of the game, you literally get the same cutscene, no matter what.
But I got blue.
You did get blue, and you're an idiot for choosing blue and not red.
That's so fucking stupid. What a cop-out.
I mean, it's their choice as the developer, like, to make
make
their story do that. It's not necessarily a bad decision. It's kind of like everything happens for a reason, or it's fate type thing. Like this ending was fate. Like that's how it was supposed to happen, no matter what the color. Which I understand, but like there's these theories like this indoctrination theory. Essentially, these aliens can indoctrinate people, like make them under their control and make them do shit. That the main character has been indoctrinated since the first game, and they've been slowly like fucking with him until the end of the game, and then he passes out, and then he sees this thing, and that whole color thing is actually an inner monologue in his head, like choosing whether to be indoctrinated or to be solid. Like to be himself or herself. I like that theory a lot.
Sometimes these theories go way deeper than
the actual game.
Yep.
That's what I choose as canon.
Yeah, if it makes you happy.
That ending is what I choose.
It satisfies.
And it's it definitely
all
satisfies
your requirements.
That theory goes a lot deeper than just what I said. Yeah. But at the end of the game, essentially, you see the N7, his N7 armor. And you see his dog tag, and you see him go, like, breathe in. So, he doesn't die at the end of the game, apparently. Even though he was in a fucking starship that crashes to the Earth. He lived. It's fine. Completely indoctrination theory is true. See, I spiked. That's how true it is. Look at that red line.
That means you're telling the truth.
Did you see The Witcher, an actual Game of the Year edition for The Witcher?
No.
Comes with the 2 expansions and like the little piddly shit. And I kind of wanted to get your opinion on Western RPGs in general. Your Fallouts.
What
your
else?
Oblivions. Your Bethesda games. Your
anything else other than
Dragon Age.
Dragon Age looks interesting. I really want to play Dragon Age.
You haven't played any of them.
No. You're
not a big fan of Western RPG.
No,
I guess I should have asked you.
I pretty much only played JRPGs almost my entire life. Yeah. I mean, I've wanted to pick up The Witcher. Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
That's a lot of time.
I only played like 5 hours of The Witcher, and I'm like, wow, this is a lot of fucking shit.
So would you get the Game of the Year edition?
I think so. I'm not sure if I want to spend that much time on a game when so much shit's coming out.
Yeah, like, and plus life's good too. You need to
live life.
You need to live life, and you need to dedicate gaming time for a certain game.
But there's also winter.
Yeah, there's a thing called the winter that we really get fucked with. So
yeah, we're talking, probably December, or would you say
November? We get snow.
November to almost March, almost halfway through March.
Almost half of our.
Almost 6 months. Full of snow, and it's just fucking awful. So you just stay inside and you play Witcher for $300.
Yeah.
I do plan on buying it when it comes out, especially if it's at a reasonable price. I mean, it's probably going to be $60.
Yeah.
Based on how much the actual...
I've not heard one bad thing about that game.
It's just too dense. There's too much.
Yeah.
It's too good of
I think that game that proves that there is too much stuff
it's Fallout 4.
To ever play, just like Fallout 4. Yeah.
I mean, I love the shit out of Fallout 4, but it comes to a point where it's like, I don't want to fucking play this anymore. Speaking of, I don't want to fucking play this anymore. Do you want to talk about Pokemon Go again?
No, I don't want to talk about Pokemon.
Okay, I thought you found something else about it.
We wanted to talk. Last week we talked about Evolve. Going free to play.
1 million hits.
1 million new players in less than a week.
That's crazy shit.
Their active users, Steam shows, if you go to the community hub, the active users, for the month, they went from 234 active players.
234, like
at
234, not 234,000?
No, just 234.
234 people to 1 million?
To 51,099 players.
Okay.
Playing consecutively.
Sure.
Through Steam.
Oh. That's fucking crazy still.
Yeah. That's a lot for a Steam game.
That's
your most
insane.
popular Steam games, like your Arcs, your the H1Z1 Battle Royale thing, 50,000 is a pretty
solid number.
Yeah. Unless we're talking about CS:GO, which is ridiculous. But yeah, I hope they're making some money off of it. I ain't paying them.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they are. Is there any available content to buy in the game?
Yeah, there is. You can buy skins. You can unlock characters, I guess, and stuff like that. You get daily bonuses for logging in. Also, to celebrate the 1 million thing, they're giving away skin that you can claim Griffin Blood Eagle Hunter skin for free. Some guy's skin.
In real life?
Yes. Real life skin.
Imagine if I wear a Griffin human skin to work and just
oh, who that?
I'm ready, guys.
Oh, this is Griffin.
It's Gryffindor. No. I saw a picture of Daniel Radcliffe and on the Doors cover where the guy's shirtless and it was his face and it said the Griffin Doors.
Yep. Speaking of Daniel Radcliffe, I want to see that movie, The Swiss Army Man.
Yeah, that looks
really good.
Movie
looks so fucking funny.
Ghostbusters came out today. Did you see it? No, the movie.
I don't really think a reboot is needed for that.
No,
movie.
It wasn't needed, but apparently just because of the trailers, people are just giving it a ton of shit. To be honest, I gave it a ton of shit for that trailer because that trailer was fucking garbage.
It was the trashiest trailer I've seen in a long time.
But apparently, the reviews are really good for it. The movie itself.
They have really funny actors.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a Ghostbuster movie proper. Mm-hmm. But even though the trailer kind of, teased that, oh, this is a future. It happens in the same universe, but it's not. Mm-hmm. It's a reboot, but with, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I just don't look forward to seeing the movie, but I hear it's really good, so I kind of want to see it. But I don't want to pay for it. So I kind of want to,
Go on Tuesday, it's $5.
So I kind of want to pay for a shitty movie and then sneak into that movie.
Or a double feature at the drive-in.
Yeah, I don't want to stay up that late. Yeah, I'm all full of shit.
All right.
There's been a ton of little games that have been kind of petering out this week. They kind of announced or a little bit more coverage. There's this game Event Zero. Did you see that game?
No.
Event Zero. It takes place in space. It's kind of like you're adrift or what's that other game? I don't remember what it's called. By the Gone Home people. Never mind.
I can't remember.
It takes place in space, and it's sort of like a survival space horror game.
Ooh.
It's not a horror game in the sense of there's fucked up shit happening. It's the AI computer trying to take over the ship, and you're sitting there trying to stop it. So, you find these consoles and you type in commands. I'm not sure if you actually type them in or whatever, which would be awesome. But you type in, questions and shit to the computer, why are you doing this? What's going on? What the fuck's going on? And then you, go into different parts of the ship, and it, tries to, fuck with you a lot. And it, starts blowing off parts of the ship. The trailer looked really cool. You should look it up. It's called Event Zero, with, the little box around the zero. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's, parentheses, but boxes. See what I'm saying? What are those called? It's this key. A little box.
No, I don't even know what that's called.
It's parentheses, but, square.
Is it for making smiley faces?
Yeah. Or mustaches.
Ah, yeah.
That game looks really cool. Another game, Hyper Light Drifter.
I've heard a lot about this.
It looks so fucking cool. And it's coming out for PlayStation 4, but not Vita, and that pisses me off a little bit. Because that game's going to be... That game would have been perfect for Vita. Mm-hmm. It's your Volume or your Severed or your Guacamelee type game. It's just perfect for... It looks perfect for the system. Or your Shovel Knight.
For a pick up and play.
Pick up and play, you can kind of fuck around for a bit. The Platinum's probably going to be pretty easy. I forget who makes it. Shit. I don't remember anymore. It's an old school, 3D adventure game. That's fucking badass.
Speaking of PlayStation, I just wanted to randomly bring it up.
As we do.
It's the best selling console. 8th month. 8th month in a row.
That's crazy shit.
Pretty cool. I love PlayStation.
Do you?
Yes.
I didn't notice.
I can't wait for next month for Final Fantasy. Or is that in September?
September.
Fuck. Next month is No Man's Sky.
Next month, the 9th.
August. I thought it was 8th.
9th. My dad's birthday.
9th, yeah.
The 8th. And
did you see the new trailer?
The Explore trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been there's coming 7 of them or 6 of them?
That would be amazing.
Trailers.
But at this point, I just want the game.
Yeah, but, it went gold. And there was that awesome picture with Sean Murray and his team.
I just don't want this game to fall into the thing where hype, let down. Division.
The Division was good until you got to end level. This game has me really excited, but for that exact reason, I'm just woosahing it, rubbing my earlobes, just saying, calm down a little bit there, Vic. It's not going to be that good.
Has the game ever been as good as you think this game is going to be?
Yeah, BioShock was.
Yeah.
You never played BioShock.
I played BioShock Infinite, and it was way better than I expected.
Yeah. No, the first BioShock, in 2006, I was just fucking sitting there, writhing.
First time, though. 2006. There's no game like that.
2007?
2007. 2008. I don't know.
I saw an episode of fucking CSI Miami. I'm going to take you for a walk. I saw an episode of CSI Miami, and it was one of those fucking episodes in TV shows where it features it's the video game episode where it's kind of centralized, the crime centralized around this sort of video game, and it was based around Second Life. Cringeworthy. That's an under fucking statement.
Anytime a television show references video games,
it's fucking awful.
There's
so always one person just sitting there just
they don't know how video games work. Actors don't know how... That's one thing actors don't know how to do is pretend like they're playing video games. You know how you remedy that? Make them play a fucking video game.
That's what they do. Fucking 20 minutes.
Just to play Call of Duty, you don't need to button mash.
No, I don't. Yeah, just sit them down and be like, hey, play this game for 5 minutes.
It doesn't need that many. You just sometimes pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Move your thumbs
hit
a
the
lot.
Button. Sometimes if you're playing Battleborn, you fucking hit the button constantly, to try and dodge away, or you fucking throw the controller across the room. That's how you play a game. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily throwing the controller. But.
Anyways.
So, it's based around Second Life, and it's the most cringeworthy shit because they made their own little cutscenes in it.
Yeah.
Where he was fighting with this fiery sword and fucking
Wasn't this NCIS?
No, I'm sure they did one too. It was CSI and CSI New York.
I had to have seen this one because I remember that exact
and they were going after
through a dungeon.
Yeah, and they were going after this assassin.
He kills people in real life that he kills in the game or something.
The character goes into the basement of this place,
Christ.
and they infect CSI New York, the station with a virus, and it shuts everything fucking down.
And of course, you have that in these things, you have this one gaming expert that explains everything to everyone in the cringiest way ever.
And the part, it was in a Roman Coliseum, and he has this fiery sword and shit. He has to get up from his seat, go in front of a big screen that takes up an entire wall, and sit there with a number pad that's this size, and he's sitting there like this.
That's not how it works. You just use your arrow keys and your mouse.
Yeah. I got it. Yeah. But this is the same. The reason I went through this is because it came out the same fucking year as BioShock did.
Yeah.
And it's just figure something the fuck out that isn't fucking garbage.
Yeah.
This show takes millions of dollars to produce, right?
Yeah.
You could spend a little money on the game.
And that one nerd.
And anyone who plays games is just this is awful.
Yeah. It's probably not even entertaining for people that don't play video games.
Yeah, because they don't.
But they're trying to appeal to people that play video games, and it's making them cringe. Anyways.
So the man of your namesake is leaving PlayStation. Adam Boyce, after several years with PlayStation, is stepping down as the VP of...
Now I won't get confused.
Developer and Publisher Relations. Now, yeah, you won't get confused ever, because people always confuse you with Adam Boyce.
Yeah, they think I'm extremely wealthy.
It's not...
Smart.
It's not the boy's choice, Adam Boyce.
You heard it
Boyce.
first.
Boy, there's a C in there. Oh, there's a C in both. No, there's not. C? You have a C. For CU. And that's the podcast. That's not how I'm ending it. I just wanted... Did you see the Final Fantasy HD maybe coming out?
What 13. Is that?
Final Fantasy 13 HD.
13 HD. For PS4?
PS4, Xbox, I'd imagine.
Whew. I mean, I can get it on PC right now.
Yeah, fucking mods, whatever. But...
I don't even think you need a mod. It just looks that good. It looked amazing on PlayStation 3. Like
it looked okay. And the game played like shit. But the product was listed on Xbox.com for a little while.
Yeah.
As like available as HD, or like you can like share like achievements with like the HD edition with people.
Yeah.
Which was really weird. So that came up and it like left really quick. So it kind of leaves the door open of maybe Square Enix's popping out like an HD remake of Final Fantasy 13, which would be fun.
That. Too much Final Fantasy and too little.
Final Fantasy 12 HD is coming out, I think, later this year. That game was garbage too.
Final Fantasy 15 coming out in September. Final Fantasy 7 HD remake being worked on.
What is that? Final Fantasy?
It's Overload.
Final Fantasy
we
World.
Don't care.
For Vita. And
actually, that game looks really fun.
It looks pretty cool.
I'll probably get it for PlayStation.
Would you?
Yeah.
Not
Vita,
PC?
I don't know if I get it for that because I kind of want to see the Final Fantasy characters on a big screen.
Should have gotten your PlayStation TV when you had the chance.
Mm-hmm.
$20. Could have gotten it.
Could have gotten it.
Didn't want to.
Still
you talked
want
me out of it, asshole.
We're still going to eventually clearance them out at Target, so I'll get them when they drop that.
You know, PlayStation, they never do that.
Speaking of consoles that
Sure.
of long past, do you see Nintendo's releasing their...
Yeah, I did. That was like a fucking flurry on fucking social media too.
The Nintendo Classic Mini. Because people, now that all these people who are on the bandwagon for PlayStation Go say they're excited for this.
PlayStation Go?
Pokemon Go.
Okay.
They say they're feeling all nostalgic till that one time that they kind of touched a Game Boy and played Pokemon.
That PlayStation Go was the Vita.
That they're so excited for the Nintendo Classic Mini.
Yeah.
I doubt any of them are going to buy it.
Yo, you can't play the original Pokemon on the original Nintendo? WTF, mates.
Yeah.
There was like that emulator thing that you could put into the SNES, though, that you put the Game Boy cartridge.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And
like it was like an adapter. I know they had something like that for the GameCube.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that I have that.
You could play the Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire.
I have that.
Yeah, you do? You still have it? Yeah. I played that.
It's pretty badass.
But I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I really wish they had it like internet connected so you can download more games eventually. It's just going to come with 30 games and that's it.
Oh, it doesn't
not expandable whatsoever.
I thought it actually took the cassettes.
No, they said it doesn't even open.
That's fucking stupid. It doesn't even open?
Yeah, but it's going to be tiny and cute. And it's going to look awesome on my shelf.
But you could
not my shelf, but on my TV stand.
Okay, fine.
Either that or I'm going to get a 3D printed Raspberry Pi and just download the emulators onto that and have the 3D printed NES.
Does it come with controllers?
It comes with one controller, and you can get another controller for a friend.
Is it USB or is it the old?
I think it's USB. Or it might be... I don't know. It'd be amazing if it was the old one.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I just want to relive my childhood playing the arcade version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with my brother over and over and over and over again.
I would fucking love to go to Chuck E. Cheese just because of that game.
Smell that shitty pizza.
Yo, kids, have fun in the
kids
fucking
crying.
ball pit. Yo, kids, have fun in those tubes. I'm gonna play this Turtles game, though. And look at the shitty animatronics. Those things were terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see Friday Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, that's pretty much Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. Wasn't it based on Chuck E. Cheese?
I was trying to think back to the games I played as a kid.
Yeah.
There's this game on Sega.
Okay.
You go around, you get to choose your character. You just go around this like city at night and fight things. Can't remember what it was fucking called. I know it was a hella big. It's a hella big game.
Hella big.
Probably one of the most popular games for that system. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Altered Beast.
No.
Paperboy.
No.
Paperboy 2.
No, you're like fighting. You're like fighting a gang, maybe. I don't know. I just know
Double
you're
Dragon. Streets of Rage.
Streets of fucking Rage.
Okay.
Play the shit out of that game at my grandma's house.
Yo, Grandma! Streets of Rage! Put that shit in,
Yo, Grandma, did you buy Streets of Rage? No, my cousin Jeremy lived at my grandmother's house because his dad lived there too. So
that's what's up.
We would just go over there, get our Sega on, and play Streets of Rage. And then that one where there was, you can be like a giant King Kong-like thing and play and fight against like dinosaurs.
Oh, Rampage.
I
fucking love that game.
That game was awesome.
I remember they made a remake, Rampage Extreme or some shit for N64.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so fucking good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was a Sega kid growing up too. And I don't even remember the games.
Did you have a Sega?
I did.
Oh, you
Sega Genesis.
Bastard.
Played a lot of Jungle Book. Remember that one? It was
the coolest properties. Jungle Book, Aladdin. What else?
Aladdin was really cool. Both of those games were fucking hard as hell, though.
The Daily Cat.
The DG, the DC.
DJ Meow Meow.
DJ Meow Meow.
DJ Hanao Brown Meow.
Ripping up them beats. What other fucking games did I have for that?
Jungle Book.
Yeah, those are the only two I remember.
Was that a good game? Like if I downloaded an emulator,
it was really hard. I played more my Nintendo. I played a lot of Yoshi's Cookie.
Ooh.
A lot of Dr. Mario.
Ooh, games I've never played.
I played a lot of the original Legend of Zelda and Legend of Zelda 2.
Wow, your family must have been into games, or you had they bought you a lot of games.
No, they didn't. I
got all you asked for.
No, I got them used. From like other family members that didn't use them anymore.
Gotcha.
So like they were all hand-me-down systems with like 4 games. That's why I only had like Jungle Book and Aladdin. And Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and then I could put Sonic the Hedgehog into Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic and Knuckles I had. And then you could put it in. And then it was a different game. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Sega Genesis. It was underrated.
Oh my god. I only had like 3 games for the NES. We had like the Kung Fu game. We had Super Mario Brothers with Duck Hunt.
Kung Fu game, like white versus black Kung Fu guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that game.
Game got hard quick.
That was fucking rough.
And then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's the only games that we had.
That game was fucking hard too. I had that game.
I think we should go do a
retro.
See you
a couple 100 years ago. Let's play some NES.
See you back then.
See you back then. That's good. I like that.
See you but.
See you but.
See you next tomorrow.
I'll see you next tomorrow.
I don't know. I'm just trying to make a play on words like the Gotham.
You just can't like force these things. They just kind of have to come out.
They just have to come out. Yeah.
What else you got?
New Overwatch character, Anna.
Oh yeah.
Support class.
I've been actually looking forward to playing her. I just haven't gotten around to it. You play her yet?
No, is she out? I haven't played.
I think so.
Pokemon Go is taking up so much time. I haven't even been able to play Overwatch.
No, apparently her actual weapon heals and damages.
Ooh.
So like you can snipe people's heads and like fully heal people, and like she can like do some really decent damage too. Like she can like headshot like a Widowmaker and kill it, which is cool for a support class.
Yeah, because I didn't like Widowmaker that much. I don't like the character design for Widowmaker at all.
Yeah, it's a little.
But if I could be a sniper class as a healer, I'll have that double duty, that double D,
that DD
of carrying my team, like I usually end up doing.
And apparently, she has like this knockdown that can like put someone to sleep.
I saw that on the trailer.
So like you can knock him down and fucking.
And then someone like a Reinhardt can just come up and just like hammer the shit.
That looks really cool. I haven't seen her ult or her secondary fire. I imagine her secondary fire is zooming in, but yeah, she looks really cool. I've been looking forward to play her. Like that's the kind of character that I like to play, like a support character that's also like sits in the back a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that's what I played like in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Mm-hmm. I was the sniper. Like I always sat back and like our team in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer was fucking good.
That's how I was playing Doom multiplayer. Is just sitting back in the corner, sniping people. It just did so much damage. Like 2 hits and they're done.
That game's damage based, or is it like hitbox based?
It's kind of like, imagine Halo or Destiny.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I got you.
That's all I got,
That's
man.
all you got?
That's all I got. This week has been dominated by Pokemon.
Yeah, it sucks.
Overwhelmingly. If you haven't heard about Pokemon, then...
You're living under a rock.
Literally. You're quite literally living under a rock. Because even
Patrick heard about it, and he literally lives under a rock.
Yeah. Patrick Star lives under the sea. Get it. Got it. Got him.
Get it. Got it. Doubt it.
I'm probably going to go out this weekend.
Are you?
Yeah. I should probably text you and ask you. He's like, yo, what are you doing? We can get some Pokemon. People actually went to the extent of taking the lampposts downtown.
Yeah.
They have these little boxes where you can plug in things for events and stuff like that. People unscrewed the metal thing covering the plug, plugged in power strips, and then plugged those power strips into power strips into power strips so that people could just plug in their phones to play Pokemon Go nonstop.
That's pretty awesome.
It was really cool, though, because I was talking to people whom I would never have talked to in real life. Like, all kinds of people.
Yeah.
Like,
it's really bringing people together, and it's like such a social movement that it's really cool. But on the other hand, like, there's like some bad shit happening with it.
Well, some people are really dumb. Pokemon going and driving.
Well, Pokemon going and driving, Pokemon going and walking around cliffs, Pokemon going in the middle of the night in dark parks, Pokemon...
The finding dead bodies thing is like, you're kind of doing the police a service.
I find that as a good thing.
Yeah.
Like, because you found the body. It's
like,
not like...
good job.
That murder happened, like, no matter, like, if Pokemon Go happened or not, but...
Now this family can find some peace.
Yeah, exactly. I guess that's a good thing.
But yeah, no, don't Pokemon Go and drive. Don't Pokemon Go and not look up while crossing the street.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't Pokemon Go into, wow, this alley's sketchy.
Don't Pokemon Go into other people's property.
Don't Pokemon Go and be a dick. Pretty much, like, just use common sense.
You know, pretty much, like, you could just delete Pokemon Go and your life would be normal.
Yeah. You'd probably do the same things regardless of Pokemon Go. I hate that news outlets are trying to demonize it. They're trying to praise it. Police are trying to demonize it. It's so stupid.
Like, I get it. The police are trying to protect people. Like, people are going to drive and play this game at the same time.
Guess what? If you have 300 people in a park playing Pokemon Go, those people pay taxes. Maybe you shouldn't close the park. Maybe you can afford to have one police officer kind of just look over the park. Because I bet you nothing really bad's going to happen if you have a bunch of nerds. Harmless nerds. I say nerds in a good way.
They're not harmless.
Most people are. Huh? Most people playing Pokemon right now are... This is the friendliest 300 people I've ever been around in my entire life.
They can be friendly. It doesn't mean they're not dangerous.
Yeah. Well,
they could start a riot at any time. They could, follow Paramore and just riot.
Human nature just is to become violent. But still, all it would take is one cop to just check on people and just...
Like, I get...
Dedicate the resources for people to enjoy themselves for something that might not ever happen again in our lifetime.
I get why they shut down the fucking parks at that time, though. I get that. Even with 300 people in there. I
see no difference from having 300 people at 9 to 10, when it's completely dark. Mm-hmm. Same amount of people. From 10 to 11. Mm-hmm. Same amount of people, completely dark. I don't see a difference. I don't understand how a period of time could change someone's behavior if you still have those same people in that same area. Mm.
I get that.
That's all I'm saying. But I think Canal Side, we have the luxury of it kind of being open 24 hours.
Sort of.
The Naval Park, I think, closes, but the waterfront has security around
the Naval Park is where all the stops are, right?
They have a couple in Canal Side.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm going to be playing that this weekend. But I have this whole weekend off, and I can't really spend it playing video games.
Right. Me neither.
Because it's someone's birthday, and I have to help him.
Attend that birthday.
help make the best of it.
It's already 10 o'clock.
Yeah. I gotta get going kind of soon.
Is it still light out?
Yeah. 10 o'clock? No, that's gotta be wrong. It's 8:54. This is when the sun about goes down. Wow.
Wow. All right.
That made me feel like this podcast is 2 hours long. This podcast might have been too long today.
No.
But what I tried to get into today was I want to start going back into like a topic or a situation like gaming memories, certain things that we discussed that's not just gaming news. Like
Gotcha.
I only want to talk about like, in my opinion, talk about like the top things that we definitely really care about that matters to us.
Sure.
And then like
bring a little personal in there.
Get people to know us more.
Gotcha.
Because I think that's more important.
Okay. We can talk about next week.
So if you have any... Sorry.
We can get into next week about, what we'd like to talk to and what Adam, I'm sure, was about to say. Contact us on social media, what you would like to talk to us about. Go ahead, drop us a line, say, hey, what's your favorite N64 game? I could answer that right now, but you need to ask it first. You can go to Clearly Unoriginal on YouTube, have a comment under this video. You can go to our Facebook page.
Yeah. A lot of likes going on down there.
There are several likes there. And go ahead and subscribe to us on YouTube because we're still trying to hit that 100 subscriber mark. Get our own custom URL.
Getting a lot of views, no subs.
A lot of views, no subs. So go ahead and hit the sub button. Might as well hit the like button because, it helps us out.
Hit every button. Except for report.
And the thumbs down button. Don't hit that one. And the X button. Don't hit the X button.
Yeah, don't close it.
Don't hit the YouTube button that brings you back to the home screen.
Okay, don't hit everybody. Just hit the like and subscribe.
Yeah. So
and the play button. Play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe the pause button if you need to. Maybe the little button that's a little square that expands it to the whole thing. See what I'm saying?
Same.
You do that.
That
you shouldn't have started that.
There brings it full circle. This has been Clearly Unoriginals, episode 8.
The hate.
Almost all entirely about Pokemon Go. And we will see you next time.
Wilson! That's Castaway.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Well, you also say Sean and Jason the same. It is really hot.
Really glad that was unplanned.
Just like my birth.
Oh, that got real.
Conception.
Your birth conception?
I don't know. What do they call it when you... Yeah, you conceive.
Your inception?
Burn.
Do you think that's some... That's the sound your mom made when you were conceived.
It's what they base the soundtrack off of.
Oh.
Porn.
Have you ever watched porn?
No.
Ladies do this all the time. There's a lot of balls here.
Because that could be porn.
You could do porn? You could do a pun, girl.
Work it now. Eat your chips, girl. A dip your chips, girl.
I found your tits, girl.
If this is racist, please tell us. I don't think it is. It's Sean Paul. I don't even think Sean Paul talks like that, does he?
Yeah, he does.
That's how I find these entire podcasts. It's probably really annoying to everyone else except for us.
Yeah, I get that.